What is up, my dudes? Dino John here, back at it again with another dinosaur deck profile, guys. Excited to show you guys this deck profile, what I've been, what decks I've been playing, and all that. And yes, I got. If you guys see this here, it is an Ultimate Guard deck box. Holds 2 deck box, guys. I'm not sponsored by them, but it's really, really cool. And yes, I got this at Frankincense, guys, City of Industry in California. So if you guys are around that area and you guys haven't been to that area, which I'm pretty sure 99% of you guys have already. But if you haven't, definitely go check it out, guys. So that place is just amazing. It has more than just Yu-Gi-Oh cards, Pokemon, Dragon Ball, and all that. But yeah, you can order this online too. So yeah, I'm not sponsored by them. I really love this deck box, guys. Really, really cool. But yes, and the playmat, obviously really good. I'll leave that down in the description down below. Beautiful playmat. I like this whole Jurassic World theme. But yeah, so sorry. But yeah, so I know I've been lagging it. I know I always tell you that I'm gonna post more frequently. But honestly, guys, this whole lockdown situation and the COVID cases, we had COVID problems ourselves, but I'm fine now. Everyone's fine. And school and all that. It's pretty tough. Honestly, it's pretty tough. Work too. I gotta work too, so it's been pretty tough. But I have been going to locals, and I actually got success recently with this deck profile. I got first place, undefeated. It's funny because people kind of forgot how to play against this deck. Or sometimes they're like, you know what, I know what the deck does, but I don't have the card cited needed for it because they're more focused on other decks like Zoo Outledge, Virtual World, Drytrons, and etc. But at this format, it seems like it's a rogue format where rogue could actually just kind of climb up and definitely just do really, really good. And I do have a Shadal list, that I want to show you guys. So stay tuned for that. It's really, really good. And rogue is just coming back up on the map, and that's just exciting to hear in general. I just love it when you can just take any deck you want and just basically and if you actually know how to use a deck, card choices too have to take into account to it and perform well, you'll be very happy with what your results are. So, but yeah, enough of me chit chatting. I'm about to show you my deck list, my deck profile. I had to change it, and now it's going second DINO, but you could go first. So it's man, I'm about to show you guys. I'm so excited to show you. And I'm just gonna show you. I'm just gonna get on into it. Enough of me chit chatting, okay? All right, so triple miscellaneousaurus. I kind of just want to show off the sleeves right there for a little bit. All right, so triple miscellaneousaurus. Pretty self-explanatory. Just yeah, I mean, have you read Misk? Triple soul-eating Oviraptor. Really, really good card, guys. Love this card. A double Animador. Thank goodness for this card too. Just yeah, really good card. And then triple babies, following up with just one petite. I know you saw me run 3 and 3, but honestly, going second requires you to have a little bit less and more hand traps. So this ratio is not even that bad either, because one petite is pretty good, not bad, because I mean, you're gonna go either when you go Babysaurus, it's either gonna get another Babysaurus or a Petite, or you're just gonna get another level 4 with this anyway. So sometimes this only comes up when you either just want to at least summon another Oviraptor, or when you want to just summon your Pinkertop. So it's pretty good. It's pretty good, but going second, you have to make some cuts. So yeah, one Petite is just perfect for this build. So yeah, a double Ultimate Conductor Triano. Really, really good card. Really good card, guys. Just man, this card just breaks boards at end games, guys. This is the reason why you don't need the extra deck. So if you guys are just wondering, can I buy 3 structure decks? Yes, you can, and just kind of take it to locals yourself. I mean, you won't have Animador Archosaurus, but you still will find some results in that aspect if you know how to just play with the deck. So, but yeah, this card is just really absolutely amazing, guys. Love the card. One Dirac Titano, because we still run Calamities. That's what I love about it, guys. I know sometimes your opponent's like, oh no, I want you to go first. And there's times where you actually draw you draw the hand. And if you guys don't know the hand, Go ahead and check out my other dinosaur video. I'll show you the exact hand. It still works. It's exactly the same. It still works the same way. I still kept some of the cards for the combo. It's in here. So yes, Jirac Titano is really really good, and you can still go calamities, and people sleep on it with dinos because they don't think you're gonna run calamities. So I actually kind of love it. I like when players don't expect things, because the more they expect it, the more they're ready for it, and then the more they kind of shut down your play. But I like it when it's just unexpected to them. They're like, what, calamities and dinos? I haven't seen that in a while. Usually seen that in the synchro build, but no, you can do that with just having direct Titano in there. So really, really good card. I like throwing my opponents off. Really good card. One Dino Wrestler Pinkertops. Really good card, guys. Really good disruption. Break boards too. Calamities and no, not calamities. Conductor and Pinkertops by itself can just break boards. So yeah, you kind of need this card. Okay, let me move that there. One Giant Rex. You need it for the combo. I mean, you don't need it, but it's there for extension plays, and if you want to put another, like, let's say a rank 4 body in there, you could do that. So Giant Rex is really really good. So yes, I had to put Giant Rex. A triple Nibiru, the Primal Being, because you got to have the Space Rock to nuke your own dinos, right? That's just how the whole dino theme has to go, guys. No, I'm just kidding. But this card's really really good. I wouldn't sleep on it. You're facing a lot of virtual worlds to do their combos. Drytrons do their combos. There's just a whole plethora of decks that do their combos. So Brio is just a great way to kind of like stun them. I know a lot of good players are smart enough to keep comboing further from Nibiru, but it's just a great card to have in general. So yeah, triple Nibiru is just a great card. 3 Ash Blossoms and Joyous Springs. Good card, guys. You could cut it. You could cut this to 2, have it at 2. Same thing with Nibirus. You can cut it to 2 for side options. Because I'll show you the side decks here, or just other cards. But 3 has been working absolutely great. So yeah, Ash Blossoms is a good card. So it's either you get the feet or the forehead, right? That's what I call it. It's either the feet or the forehead. Okay, enough of that. All right, so 3 Cyframe Gear Gamma, and the one driver. You need your call buys, so this is basically it. So really really good card, guys. Really good card. I especially, don't you just feel amazing when you just banish misc effect, and they try to ash you, and then you just gamma, and then they're just like, well, I gave you 2 free bodies now. Now I feel a little, they feel a little dumb now. But and if you do that, this is just free Trish Flotter to go to calamities. So this is perfect. It's just like you don't have to waste that much resources. So your opponent just gave you an advantage after that. That's what's really good about it. Triple Lost Worlds. Really good card. Yeah, just I don't have to really say anything. It's just a really good card all around. Really good card. Triple Fossil Dig. You got to have your triple Rotas in the deck, guys. You have to. Really good card. Double Evolution Pill. Literally double copies of double Evolution Pill. Great card, guys. Great card to have. Either you have like 3 options. You can go to Drac Titano, you can go to Dino Wrestler, or Conductor. So there you go. There you have it. That's literally all you do. And if you go Titano and if you get Trish out, you overlay that, go to Calamities, and it's GG. You don't have to make it first turn. You don't have to make Calamities first turn. Just want to tell you guys that each matchup is played differently. Okay, don't want you guys to play the same. I don't want you guys to do the same combo unless it's safe to do the same combo. But there's sometimes you do different variations of the combos to get to calamities. So, but yeah, so I just wanted to put that out there. But yeah, calamity is just a really good card, and people don't expect it in dinos, which is really really funny. Triple Pot of Extravagance. Now, if you guys have the money, I don't have the money. Okay, right now. I mean, I could, but right now I'm kind of holding off on it because it's like what, 90 something right now on pre-sale. So no, we're good. But if you guys have the money to buy a Pot of Prosperity, I would definitely recommend it than this card, because this card banishes randomly. Although you do draw 2 with this card, but it's still random. And Prosperity, at least you get to like dig in. So you can either dig into 3 or dig into 6, and then add one of those from your deck to your hand, and then banish any. If you have Prosperity, you can banish like any of your 3 or 6 from your extra deck, and you choose. This is random, so I highly recommend it, especially if you're running the build that I have, because there's cards that you don't want to banish, because Calamities is in here. So yeah, really really good. So if you have it, go ahead. But if you don't have the money like myself right now, just kind of hold on to it. It's like it's expensive, but I'll just wait, guys. I just wait because sometimes the prices go down a little bit after pre-sale, or even after the box itself. Maybe I'm hoping it goes down because cards like that are kind of staples at being expensive for a while, right? Just remember extravagance were expensive too at a while, but I think 90 is just a little bit too much for that card. So I'm hoping it goes down. We'll see. We'll see, right? We'll see what the market, because the market fluctuates differently. Double Dark Ruler No More. That's to round up our whole 40 card deck. I had to cut the third one because I swear to you guys, each time I played three, it happened most of the times. Okay, a lot of times, a lot of my games, I keep drawing two in my hand, and I wish, like, I didn't have to draw two in my hand the whole time. But having it at two, it's either you draw it or you don't. And it's okay because if I draw it, I know that I have something to kind of use against them and break their board. I mean, Conductor breaks boards regardless. So having this with Conductor is just GG handshake, and then you can go to Calamities if depending on the hand you have, and that's basically GG. That's what I've been saying. You can go to Calamities. You don't have to go to Calamities first turn. You can go Calamities like mid game or even end game at times too. You'll be surprised how powerful Calamities is. You got to know when to summon it. That's the problem that people have with the Calamities, the whole DINO Calamities build. They summon it too fast. There's times where you would need to summon it at first turn, but there's times where that's not necessary. So just kind of want to put that out there. You just got to keep studying the deck, guys. But yeah, that's it for the main deck. Let me go to the extra really fast. Kind of the same thing as you saw a little earlier, just like one card difference. Double Link Karibo, pretty self-explanatory. Double Secure Gardna, pretty self-explanatory there too. One Lambda. You don't have to put this card, you can cut it out, but I figured since if they would make me go first and Gamma would be stuck in my hand, I would just have the option to go for, and if I can't make Doka, I would still have the option to go even for a Monster Negate, because Lambda, and because if you summon Lambda, you have the Gamma in hand. Now you could use Gamma. So yeah, really, really, really good card, guys. You could cut it. There's times where I don't even use it, and there's times where I do use it. So I just like having options because that's just me. I mean, who doesn't want to have options all the time when you duel? Just great having options in general. But you could cut it, up to you. But yeah, one Amir Phoenix because back row hate is everything. Yeah, that's pretty self-explanatory there too. One Abyss Dweller. This card's never gonna get cut out in this deck, guys. This card's just so good. I'm never gonna cut this card, guys, unless there's like a format where there's just no graveyard decks at all. Then maybe I'll cut it, but nah, I don't see myself cutting it in the near future anyway. So, yeah, Abyss Dweller staple in this deck. Double Doka and double Lagia. I've seen people run 2 and 1. But honestly, guys, there's times where Lagia is better than Doka. Let's just be real. There's times where you're just like, you know what? I might need that extra spell trap negate, or I might need that extra summoning negate. This, like I said, options are options, guys, and it doesn't hurt to run double. I mean, let's say if you run double 1 and you want to summon Lagia, but you banish that Lagia off of the extrav, and you're kind of screwed from there. I'm just telling you, there's times where one's better than the other, but yeah, since we are running, since the meta is based on like kind of a heavy monster format, Dolka, that's why Dolka does come up a lot. But there's times where Lagia is better than Dolka. Trust me on that, guys. You just got to know when to summon it. So, but yeah, there's that. Double Calamities and double Trish. Just to make the Calamities. Now, if you get Prosperity, take 1 and 1 out, okay? If you get triple Prosperities, take 1 and 1 out. You don't need these two. That's all you really need. If you have Prosperities, this is all you would use in your deck, and you would have 2 extra free space to use whatever you want, guys, whatever you want. But I'm right now, since I can't afford Prosperity right now. I mean, I could, but I don't want to buy Prosperity right now. I'm kind of waiting for it to go down. I'm just gonna keep it like this. But you have two free spaces right there. if you want to put 3 prosperities in there. So yeah, so that's my extra deck. Okay, and let me go off to the side. Now the side deck, guys, the side deck, I'm kind of excited to show you what I have for my side deck, because sometimes there, actually a lot of times when my opponent look at me playing dinos, they're like, nah, you know what? I'm gonna make you go first. So I'm like, okay, why not? So yeah, well, I'll just show you. So 1 foolish, 1 petite, and 1 lethal stratagem. So literally all you need is to put 3 cards in your deck, from your side to your main deck, just to make it going first. Okay, it's ridiculous how much consistency it can get with just adding 3 cards in your deck, and it's absolutely funny. I've been having so much success with this. So you guys could try it out too. I mean, if you guys want to try it out in EDO or Dueling Book, go ahead. I'm pretty sure you'll find some success too with it. Really, really good card. Um, Sorry about the glare. The glare is pretty bad, huh? It's crazy. But yeah, let me just show you. So, what I do if I know I got like a game lost the first one, and they think I'm going second. No, I'm not. I'm just probably gonna go first. Here's the thing: when you're playing dinos, right, and you have something like this, you can mess with your opponent. Okay, I know sometimes you want to play the decks, but there's to be a really good duelist, or a really good competitive player in this current format, um, you're gonna have to play against your opponent, instead of playing against a deck. So not only will you play against the deck, you'll play also against the opponent, because there's times where you have to bluff stuff, or there's other times where you just have to side certain cards out, or just if they think you're going second, just like they think I was going second, then and I wasn't because I was going first. That literally hurt them, and that literally gave them a game loss right there. So, and then they got scared because they didn't know what. Once I got that game, they just didn't know what to do. Especially against Drytrons, guys. This helped me, especially one against Drytrons. It's really, really good. But yeah, so just having 3 cards, and which you can take out if you're going first. If you want to go first, if you get the first game loss, you can definitely take out the double Dark Ruler No Mores, because in your main deck, because what are you gonna Dark Ruler No More if you're going first? I mean, I don't know what you can Dark Ruler No More, but I mean, there's times where you would just want to keep Dark Ruler No Mores, but definitely cut these out. You know, trying to show you guys what to side, and then for the third copy, you can just cut like depending on the matchup, it can be one of the hand traps, probably not the gammas. Maybe sometimes the gammas, you would probably cut out the gammas at sometimes. It doesn't happen all the time, but most of the times you'll keep them in the deck because, who doesn't like called buys, right? Free call buys. So you got triple ash. Oh, the glare is definitely bad, guys. All right, guys. Hopefully that's better. I don't know if that's better, but hopefully that's better. But yeah, triple ash and then triple Nibiru. So what you could do here is that sometimes I like to take like one of these out or one of these out, depending on the matchup, and then that's like 3 cards just for 3 of those to go first. Or depending on the matchup, if none of these, for sure work, or maybe Nibiru doesn't work for sure, you can just side more cards in, which I'm about to show you in a bit. But yeah, so these are like 2 free cards to take out if you're going first. Just putting that out there. There's times where you might want to keep a Dark Ruler No More, but most of the time, you're just gonna side it out for these 3, and it makes a difference. It definitely makes a difference, guys. I would try it out. Trust me, I'll try it out for myself. If I was you, I would be a little bit open-minded if you haven't used this style yet, and you can kind of play around your opponent's head, because 9 times out of 10 they're gonna make you go first, or if they know what you're playing, they're gonna make you go first. And if you get a game loss, they're gonna think that they're gonna go first. So this is kind of like plays around your opponent, which is really funny. But yeah, so just adding these 3 are just really, really good, and just love to play around the opponent and just make calamities, because calamities is just like a big deal in this format right now. So you summon calamities, that's pretty much GG. So yeah. But yeah, lethal stratagem, just to like pop your stuff, pop your own babies. Who doesn't like free real estate, right? Okay, so that's that. Triple artifact Lancia. Mirror match. Well, You could on Drytrons just a little bit, but against a mirror match, against Virtual World, really, really good card. Lancia is just absolutely amazing. I just love this card so much, guys. Double DD Crow. Double DD Crow. You know, I used it against Zoo Outlage and just banish. I honestly, I don't know why, but I drew two. He cut my deck, okay? And I did it to, I banished both of his Golden Lords, and pretty much I had game on board anyway, so it was pretty much GG at that point. And I also had evenly matched too, so which you're about to see right now. And evenly match against that deck with DD Crows just kind of destroys their deck anyway. So, but yeah, Lancia, double DD Crows, triple Drolls. Against Drytrons, this card is just really, really good. Even if against Pendulums, you know, because Pen best deck, I guess. But you know, Dino best deck. But this card is just really, really good against Drytrons, okay? And I know a lot of Drytron players try to get around the Drolls. To be fair, they have done that. But I mean, come on, you're running like Calamities in your variant. You're running like Ash to stop their searching. You got to know what to hit from Ash. Just putting that out there too. You're running. There's just a wide toolbox that you guys don't see. There's a wide variety of toolbox that a lot of players don't see with the deck with the Dinos. Because when you play Dinos, you got to play it a certain amount of way against every certain matchup to be a little bit successful. I mean, most of the times you would probably do the same thing because literally that's all you literally have is just kind of do the same thing all the time. You know, Misk, banish Misk, you know, pop a, switch some Adamador, pop a baby. I mean, there's that. Yeah, there's that. But sometimes you don't want to do that. Sometimes there's other strategies how to play around not only just the decks, but around your opponent. So, but yeah. Just putting that out there. But yeah, triple DD Crow, not DD Crow, triple Drone Lockbird, really good. Third copy of Dark Ruler No More, because if I'm going second and I know they're just gonna open up insane, then Dark Ruler No More kind of just shuts that out. This really got me a game win with Vanity's Ruler against Drytron. So Dark Ruler No More literally says no more Vanity's Ruler. So that was probably bad, but who cares, right? Then triple Evenly Matched. This card, yeah, no, enough said. I don't have to explain. This card's just really, really good, really busted. And if you guys can't afford it, because I know they're like 20 each, try to maybe you can put the Ghost Bells, maybe, more hand traps, I guess. But honestly, this card is just really good. It helped me win against Outlage because, you know, banishing their traps, they hate that. So yeah, triple Evenly Matched. And yeah, so like I said, guys. If you guys want to try this whole side deck variant type of strategy, you could. All you need is the Foolish, Petite, and the Lethal Stratagem, and you're pretty much set to go. It does take 3 spaces of your side deck, but that's okay. I mean, you have Lancias, you know, for mirror match, even though I haven't really dueled against a mirror match. You have but Lancia does work against Virtual World. You have DD Crows for Outlage and all the other Grave Heavy decks. You have Drolls. I don't need to explain what Drolls do, but it helps against those decks that heavily search. Dark Ruler No More to go second. And your deck is going second anyways, but, you know, this card is really good. Triple Evenly Matched, you know, just to kind of, for Outlage and for these other heavy trap decks, especially Altergeist, you know, really good card. And then, you know, and then just add those 3. It really makes a difference. Like if like I would try it, guys. I would try it, honestly. And if you guys don't get success with it, I guess fair play. You guys can kind of play whatever you want to play. But I'll try it out. Give it a try. You never know. And I got to give my shout outs to my 3 tokens right here because why not? I just love Dinosaur Kingdom. And then the Drac token. But yeah, guys, other than that, thank you guys so much for supporting me too, guys. You guys have been smashing it, man. We're like 118. I know that's probably not a lot, but that's a lot to me, honestly. You guys are just amazing, and man, you guys are just awesome, guys. You're still supporting me even if I been kind of lagging and slacking off, and man, you guys are just, I mean, I don't know what to say. The words, I can't really put words into it, obviously, as you can tell. But yeah, guys, thank you so much for supporting me. I'm gonna release more content. Do not worry. I'm gonna do my best, okay? I'll do my best to put more content out there. I do have a Shadal deck. I do have a Mystic Mind deck for you lovely Mystic Mind players. I got just so much types of decks, and maybe when this whole lockdown thing goes away, I'll be so excited to show you more like competitive duels again in the locals, more deck profiles, first place deck profiles, not from just myself, from other people. That way, you guys get a wide diversity of different decks, different thought process of different decks. And yeah, I'm excited for that to happen once everybody can go back and play together and all that stuff. I kind of miss that too. Okay, but other than that, guys, thank you so much for supporting me. Yeah, go ahead, smash that like button. Comment, if you want to what you want to see in this channel. And I definitely will hear you guys out. And yeah, guys, this is your boy Donald John here, signing out.